Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor. It last happened 18 years ago. Right now, it appears the next one is only 30 hours away. A shutdown of the federal government moved a step closer to reality today as a bitter congressional standoff continued. Many Republicans want the president's new health care law delayed or defunded. The White House, which just sent out this photograph of the president meeting with his senior staff today, says no concessions. We have two reports this evening, beginning with Nancy Cordes at the Capitol. Nancy?
Jeff, good evening. Normally at this point we would see frantic negotiations taking place between Democrats and Republicans, but as far as we can tell tonight, that is not happening. The halls of Congress are quiet. The Senate will return tomorrow to reject the latest salvo from the House, but because of Senate rules, even that process could take days that we don't have. Nearly all House Republicans, along with two Democrats, voted for the bill, which represents a second attempt by the House GOP to use an emergency funding measure to weaken the president's health care law.
The first portion of the divided question is adopted.
Their first attempt, which would have defunded the health care law altogether, died in the Senate this week. And Senate Democrats have vowed to kill this measure, too. Maryland Congressman Steny Hoyer.
When do you say enough is enough? Let us move on responsibly to make government work.
House Speaker John Boehner had hoped to dial back this fight, but was urged to press on by conservative Tea Party members.
We are doing our job on behalf of the American people.
Today on Face the Nation, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul said the White House must make concessions.
The president saying no compromise, I will not touch Obamacare. But the interesting thing is he's amended Obamacare probably 15 times already, but he does it without any legislative approval.
The White House called Republicans reckless and irresponsible, and Illinois Democrat Dick Durbin said a shutdown is almost inevitable.
800,000 federal workers will be the victims of this Republican shutdown strategy. But even more important, it hurts our economy. For goodness sakes, we're just starting to recover and create jobs.
But House Republican Whip Kevin McCarthy warned on Fox that if Senate Democrats kill their bill a second time, his party will simply move to round three.
I think the House will get back together in enough time, send another provision, not to shut the government down, but to fund it, and it will have a few other options in there for the Senate to look at again.
The bill that the House passed in the early hours of this morning would delay the president's health care law for a year and repeal a medical device tax that helps to pay for the president's health care law. Democrats say that's just a way to try to kill the president's health care law. They agree, Jeff, that it needs fixes, but they say that Republicans simply want to do away with it altogether.
Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.